Hi, dear cricket fans. Welcome to Cricket Happenings. Well, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to give a real full-fledged report today due to shortage of time. As you know, the time over here is almost 11 o'clock now. So I'm sorry, due to lack of time, I couldn't do it. But I'm going to give a very, very short and quick report. Well, the only thing that I will need to say about this match, about New Zealand and England, is that England have definitely won the match by, well, let me just tell you by what margin they were. They won the match by 3 wickets. But what they did in the bargain is actually they pushed New Zealand out of the competition. And this was played at the Bisiju Stadium, Gross Islet, St. Lucia. New Zealand were the ones who actually won the toss and actually elected, and they said that they would be batting first. It all started with Bresnan bowling a beautiful over to McCullum, and in which he didn't give away much runs. In fact, just one run coming. After that, side bottom bowled the second over, and as I said, there were some tight bowling. The third over actually went for 11 runs, and Stuart Broad was actually hit by Ryder for 2 boundaries. The fourth over, well, Ryder was gone. Ryder was actually clean bowled by Bresnan. There was a slow cutter from Bresnan coming as Bresnan was the pick of the bowlers today. He bowled very well, in fact, and he continued in the same vein. And after that, that was the first wicket to go, and then Aaron Redmond contributed 16 of 18 balls, 15 balls with 1 6. In fact, the six that he hit was of the bowling of Graham Swan when he actually hit it over deep square leg for a six. But of the next ball, Swan actually took his wicket. Swan actually got him to slog sweep, and this time into the Broad's hands, and he was out. So that was the wicket for them. And the 11th over, 10 overs, and New Zealand was 63 for 2 at that stage. And things were looking pretty good over there. But then Graham Swan and Yardley really spun a web around, and as usual, they've been the feature of this 2020 World Cup cricket for England, and that's what they did. In fact, Brendan McCullum was dismissed for 33 by Swan. Actually, McCullum saw a ball and saw that ball flight, and he tried to really swap it, and finally swapped it into the hands of Lumb, who actually took a good catch, and he was gone. Caught Lumb, bowled Swan for 33. And after that, there was a good partnership between Taylor and Styris. They actually, what they did is they actually pushed on the score from 65 for 3 to 127. With Styris also playing some stroke, but Taylor was the one who was superb with a beautiful wristy work. He actually flicked a six of Swan, and after that, Broad was also hit for 2 boundaries by Styris. Yardy kept on bowling well; his bowling was impressive, and then Styris crunched a six of the bowling of Ranch side bottom. He just swung it over long on for a six, and then. Styris was the man out, actually, the first to go. Cartwright bowled Broad for 31. He was gone. And then it was Hopkins. Hopkins didn't contribute much. He was clean bowled by Broad for 1. And then in the 19th over, Taylor hit a beautiful six. That is his favorite shot, the mid-wicket area. And that's what he did. But side bottom actually nipped Taylor's wicket, with Taylor going for another big hit, and this time Bresnan took the catch and he was gone. So that was it. That was it as far as the New Zealand innings were concerned. New Zealand were 149 for 6 wickets in the 20 overs. The best bowler being Tim Bresnan today, 4 overs, no made 1 for 20. Side bottom 1 for 35. Broad at 2 for 33. Swan was impressive, 2 for 31. And Yardy 4 overs, no made and 1 for 25. And Michael Yardy has been very impressive in this tournament. Well, as far as England were concerned, England actually had a very good start. The opening has been another feature for England this time. Craig Kesweeter started off in real aggressive fashion by putting Nathan McCullum for a boundary first, and then hit him he took the half volley and struck it for a big six. So that was the 13 runs coming on the first over, and then Lumb then actually hit a very good boundary of the bowling of Bond when he actually strayed down to the pads. And then Kesweeter was the first to go today. Kesweeter was caught by McCullum on the bowling of Kyle Mills for 15 of 12 balls, 1 4 and 1 6. And then Lumb took over. In fact, Lumb played beautifully. In fact, one of the six that he did was he lofted Shane Bond down the ground for a six. That was beautiful. And then also Lumb got one more 4 in that over. And Bopara couldn't contribute much. Lumb was absolutely impressive. He also, he swept twice actually. He swept Vettori for boundaries. But Bopara was gone. Caught Taylor bowled Styris for 9. and Lumb himself left. He was LBW bowled Vettori for 32 of 21 balls with 4 fours and 1 6. And then there were some cheap dismissals. Collingwood was cheaply dismissed. Collingwood gave away his wicket at 3. And then the best stand followed, 66 for 4 in the 9th over. Luke Wright combined with Ian Morgan and took the score to 118 with some very good strokes, in fact. If you see, Vettori was bowling, but then Morgan actually hit a 6 of the bowling of Styris. A beautiful chip shot over wide long on for a 6. And then Butler was very costly, just bowled 1 over today, went for 10 runs. McCullum bowled to Morgan. Then Nathan McCullum and Vettori were actually bowling well. In the end of over 14, England 104 for 4. And 46 runs were required is absolutely possible. But Morgan in the next over hit 2 boundaries of Nathan McCullum, and also Luke Wright followed with 1 boundary. And in the 16th over, Shane Bond took the wicket of Luke Wright for 24 of 17 balls with 3 fours. And then Morgan had to Morgan along with Bresnan actually took them to victory, but Morgan was out. He was caught. Vettori bowled Bond 40 of 34 balls, 4 fours and 1 6. Yardy was also dismissed by Nathan McCullum, but the good thing about it was Bresnan, who impressed very well today to take the man of the match. He made not out 23 of just 17 balls, 23 of 11 balls with 3 fours. And that's it. England were home. England actually won this match by 3 wickets. And the bowling figures: 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 37 for Nathan McCullum. Shane Bond, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 29. Kyle Mills, 3.1 overs, no maiden, 1 for 32. Vettori, 1 for 24. Styris, 2 for 16. And Butler, 1 over for 10 runs. Tim Bresnan of England was named man of the match. Dear cricket fans, I do apologize that this is a very quick report, just running away with the report here. I do apologize if you don't like my report, but unfortunately time is a constraint here, and I've just rattled a quick report for you, dear cricket fans. That's it, dear cricket fans, for Cricket Happenings. This is Ram signing off finally for the night. Thank you.